and welcome to Ards Rangers Football Club, which is situated here nicely on the banks of Strangford Lough.
As you know, Colin and I always like to promote sport in the local community, and today we're catching up with the unsung heroes in clubs, which of course are the volunteers, and clubs really couldn't function without them.
Well, we're catching up very shortly with one of those unsung heroes, and we'll also be hearing from some of the players and indeed the officials of the newly formed Ards Rangers Ladies Football Club, who are starting their competitive debut this afternoon.
I come on a Monday night and I take a session. Patricia makes everything run. You know, like if I need anything, I'll text Patricia. And Patricia's like she'll laugh about it, but she's always texting me at all hours with crazy ideas, you know, and how to make things better. And you know, and I'm happy because that means like all I have to do is come down and take a session on the Monday night. And like if it wasn't for her, then you know, like she pretty much is like a one-man band of the ideas and pushing things along. You know,
Patricia is so easy to talk to. She's easygoing. She's friendly. She's welcoming. And not even just about football, not even just about the club, but personally as well.
So the club's the first time that I'd met Patricia. I've been in the club a few times before for social events and stuff, but she's brilliant. She does absolutely everything. She's really friendly and approachable.
Patricia's the sort of one that makes sure if anything's sort of wanting to be implemented, she'll make sure that it goes through and she'll find the avenues to make it happen.
It's time now to catch up with one of those unsung heroes, Patricia McCullough, who is PR officer here at Ards Rangers Football Club.
My two boys play for Ards Rangers and they have done since they were about P1 or P2, and their coaches had asked me initially to come on board and do some of the social media for the club, and it started off as just posting up match fixtures and match reports and some information about the club and events, and then when lockdown hit, we realised that social media was the only thing that we had that connected the club, and it was so important that we used the social media to keep everybody connected and to support one another. We realised that people's mental health was very important, and people's mental health was really struggling during lockdown. So a group of us joined together and set up a mental health team called the Good to Talk team, and that again started on social media as reaching out to people and saying we are here and we're available if anybody needs to talk. Volunteers are crucial in any club, but for me, volunteering is crucial because I would suffer from my mental health, I would suffer from anxiety. I'm a disabled stay-at-home mum, and I find that sometimes that makes me feel that I'm not able to fulfil things that other people can do. So being able to be a volunteer means that I have a sense of purpose and a sense of worth. I can give something back to a community. It's very important that we have people on board that are able to dedicate any amount of time to help, to work together and to provide services that are needed. And I don't think that clubs could function without volunteers. I think sometimes that you always see that it's the same people that put their hand up to do something, and that can be difficult sometimes because it always is the same person that's coming along to do things. But you rely on those people, and without those, then the clubs don't exist. It came from a nomination from a fellow volunteer who had put me forward because of the work I'd done on social media, because of helping to set up the mental health team, and because we'd also set up a women's football team last year. So he felt that I deserved the recognition. I'm absolutely delighted that I've got it. It's very overwhelming, and it sits in pride of place in my living room, the award, but it still just feels that I wouldn't have got it if it hadn't been for the other volunteers that were alongside me. It was a couple of mums from one of our 2012 teams had been chatting at the pitch side one week, and I think they'd actually been going on for a couple of weeks, and they'd been saying that they would really enjoy a women's team and they would really enjoy a bit of a kickabout. And they actually said to my husband, do you think Patricia would be able to do something about this? And he says, yeah, go and ask her. So the next thing I got was a message, and the three of us then got together and had a chat, and what did we think this was going to look like, and how was this going to come about, and who had they talked to already that they knew was interested. And we struggled for the first couple of weeks to get coaches down. So we had a different coach every week for the first few weeks, and then having a chat with Taylor one night, he said, "I'll come down here and help you this week." So I thought that's another week sorted. And at the end of the match, he said, or at the end of the training, he said he enjoyed it. And I said, "Well, do you want to come back next week?" And he says, "Yeah, okay." And I says, "Well, how about every week?" And he says, "Right, okay." And that was it. So we've got Taylor on board, and we're just delighted.
Every Monday night, I would have 20 plus women there, you know, all wanting to learn and all wanting to be there, and they enjoy the social aspect of it, and I enjoy the crack with them as well, you know, and it's, you can sort of relate, you know, on their sort of level, you know, they're adults, you know, and the way we can coach and try and work things around, you know, it is really good, and the women's game in Northern Ireland is evolving too, and it's nice for our club to sort of try and step into that as well.
But for me personally, I didn't realise how much I actually needed the football. The fact that it made me come home from work on a Monday night and actually pick up my shoes and get down to training, and the fact that how good I felt afterwards. So yeah, that's probably the main reason why I would have joined. And also I've made some brand new friends as well, which is great.
These girls, you know, there's nights out and there's a bit of crack before and after training. Sometimes we go for a run after training, and there's a group chat that's never not busy. So the social aspect was definitely really, really good for me. Just having women and ladies to talk to. As I said, I grew up with a lot of fellas and they're always out playing football, so it's nice to be like, well, I play football now as well and I have a team, so it's nice, yeah.
I've had a wonderful day with the Ards Rangers women's team here in Strangford Lough, and we just want to thank them all for their hospitality today. Thank you so much.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much also to the viewer for watching today's show. And if you want to continue following the work of 1880, you can do so through our social media channels, or indeed if you want to support our work, you can do so through our GoFundMe page as well.
And don't forget, if you would like your club promoted or featured, just get in touch with us and we'd be more than happy to do it.
And that completes all the coverage. Time now for pizza. See you all again soon.
See you all again soon. Bye.